Well, some big little energy today as we continue our mini week. We're going to be looking at some products today sponsored by Jada Toys, and they sent us some of their metal figures. So if you're not familiar with the metal figs, they're sort of these, I think they're about 2, maybe 3 inches in scale, and they're from a variety of different licenses. So we have Transformers, we have Marvel, and of course we have TMNT. And these little guys are a little weighty. They're die cast. You can see on the packaging here, they have an assortment of characters like in Transformers. You got your classic core characters, Optimus, Bumblebee, Megatron. And then you got Optimus Primal from the new film as well. This isn't based on the film, but fun to include them in this year. So these are new for 2023. And then you have your Marvel Avengers set here with your core Avengers. You got Captain America, Iron Man, and then you got Ant-Man and Black Panther as well. And then last but not least, you have the boys in green, you have the TMNT set. Now this set is not only awesome looking mini turtles, but they're also keychains. So we showed you some keychains last week. These are another great set of keychains for the Turtles fan in your life. And with all these, our theme this week is smaller items for stocking. So these could definitely fit in a stocking. I mean, the box might be a little too wide, but you could just pop these guys out and throw them in there. Maybe wrap them a little bit. So these are perfect smaller items for people's fandoms that could fit in the stocking and or under the tree, up to you. But we're keeping it mini this week and focusing on smaller items, and these guys definitely fit the bill. So why don't we explore these awesome little metal figs? All right, so we're looking at the metal figs here now. I'm going to save the turtles for last because I love that keychain dynamic. We're going to start opening up with the Transformers here. So we showed you guys some Transformers just yesterday from the Super Impulse Micro line. Again, we like to open these up here with a pen. It just makes the box top easier, and we will hopefully be able to slide these out. Let's see here. There we go. It came out on a tray. Very helpful. So we have some great ones here. Always have to have Optimus. I don't see anything holding these guys down. I think they're just pressure fitted in. Pardon the noise. There we go. All right. So these are pretty sturdy. There's no articulation. These are all, oh wait, did I lie? Nope, there is no articulation. These are all solid metal pieces here. So great coloring on them, that nice metallic sheen. And a lot of detail on Optimus here. So you got the face colors, the head colors there, the chrome tailpipes, the waist. I mean, they did all the colors right on Optimus. I think he looks great in a little metallic form. You could even make out the wheels here. These aren't painted black, but you could see them. That detail is kept, and of course his Autobot symbol. So a lot of great look here to Optimus. I think they did a nice job. And he's in fight mode there with his fist sticking out. And then we have our Bumblebee. Bumblebee has become a massively popular character over the years. This is more of a classic Bumblebee in his Volkswagen Bug style there, as opposed to a newer look in his Camaro. And you can see his spare tire there on the back. Then they have his nice blue eyes on there, his Autobot symbol. Again, he is in a fight mode as well. He's ready for battle. And you got your Optimus Primal, who's having sort of a big revival from his Beast War years. So he is featured in the Rise of the, Rise of the, I can't remember, Rise of the Beast, I'm sorry. Rise of the Beast this year, the film that they had. So he has all his hair designer. You can see where his conversion part is come over the back. So they make sure they captured that detail. And then he's got his face. It's looking just a little bit different from Optimus there. So nice detailing on this this Transformer. I feel like this arm is trying to rotate. There it goes. There is our little articulation there. Okay, maybe the joints were just a little stiff. So the arms do move, the legs don't move. Let's see if we get Optimus's arms to move. No, his they don't want to move. I don't want to break them because they're metal. Yeah, these are not moving joints. This one has articulation. So you can move these arms a little bit. These are not. These are like welded on there. So yep. And then last but not least, we have Megatron. He is also in his G1 look. I love the G1 look. I can't get past it. I mean, I know With sensitivities, we can't go back to that style anymore of him turning into a gun, but just a great look. I mean, the barrel is even empty there, so really nice that they did that. And he has that great face look with those red eyes. Nice coloring on the chest plate there is Decepticon symbol. I mean, they did a really nice job with Megatron in this little micro metal look for him. So you could have him square off with Optimus here. Very nice. So these guys, like I said, are about 3 inches in height, maybe a little less. So not too bad. Easy to throw a bunch of these in a stocking. Or if you just want to display them around, they look nice too. But they don't have any other element to them. They're more for display, but it's a nice way to incorporate some of your fandom and a little bit of a different look. They got a little weight to them because they're made out of metal, so not bad. So that is a nice start to our look here at these sets, and this is the Transformers box set. Let's check out the Avengers box set next. We're cracking open our Avengers box set the same way we opened our Transformers box set here, and it's very similar in packaging style. However, with these guys, they are secured by some little tags here. So we are going to use our trusty sprue cutters to make sure we can get these without scratching the finish on these figures. It's going to be a little tricky with Captain America there, but we'll figure it out. And we get around Black Panther there, I think. Maybe not. Yep. We'll try here. Captain America, because of his pose, is a little difficult to get around. We'll have to get him from behind here, so the packaging can slide forward. Another way of doing this is to just cut the tabs from behind, and that way, once you get the head off, it should just slide through. This one is so close to the packaging. I feel like that's going to be a challenge as well. There we go. All right, we got them all. So now we'll just check these guys out. So, of course, we have the Invincible Iron Man. We'll start with him here, one of the founders of the Avengers. And he is pressure fitted in there really well. So what I like about Iron Man here is his base for support is him blasting off, so he's in this dynamic pose. He looks great in metal. Just die cast in this metal sheen, it's perfect for Iron Man. We showed you this a lot in the 3-0 figures, and that's kind of why I love those and think they're the gold standard in Iron Man, is because they have that metal component to them that really make the armor pop, and this is no exception. There's some kind of hole in the back here. It looks like for, I don't know, for you to insert something into, but there is nothing here. So maybe it's just where the screw is to mount the two halves together from the mold. But yeah, really nice look on this guy. I think he's amazing with that metal to him. Next up, we have the first Avenger, Captain America. He is tricky in there. There we go. And again, nice job on him with looking very heroic with his hands on his waist. And of course, you have that shield on the back, and that looks great in metal form as well. So nice job on that shield. Tight paint applications, a lot of paint applications on this little guy. And he's got this fun little style where he's got little legs and a big head. So I always love that sort of chibi style. We'll throw out Black Panther here now. And again, I think he looks sharp and metallic with that sheen on his vibranium armor. So very nice. And you have the sort of the gold cutouts, and then around the neck and the arms and the legs. So again, for a more of a comic look. No articulation on these again. And he also has that screw hole in the back there, but really nice design. Like how the eyes came out on this too. So a sharp little design aesthetic for him. And then last but not least, we have Ant-Man. Ant-Man, kind of love Ant-Man lately. I was a fan of the movie this year. I know it didn't do as well as the studio was hoping, but still, I always enjoy seeing Ant-Man come back. So Ant-Man here has his suit. Again, I think the metal plays well to that for the helmet, and then why not for the suit as well. I think it looks really sharp in this aesthetic here of the metal alloy. Makes those colors pop, and just looks a little bit tougher. He's got a nice pose here with the fist out, ready for action, and then those red eyes in the helmet. So nice job on the Ant-Man. I think he looks great. and he's a great little addition. This Black Panther pose kind of makes it look like he's waving high on the side here. But this is our set here of Avengers characters, and a great way to start the set. And I noticed a little battle damage on the top of Tony Stark's helmet here I missed before, so worth checking that out. It looks like it's got a little sort of indentation and scuff marks. So it's a fun little design. And of course the repulsors here and his wrists. Make sure I point that out as well. So that is our look at the Avengers set. We're gonna move on and check out the Turtles next. And we come to the end of our sets here. We're checking out these metal figs of the classic Boys in Green. That's right, the TMNT set. And these are more than just figures. These are going to be keychains. And with anything like that, when you get more, they add more prevention measures to keep you from opening it. So they have more tape on this one than they did on the others. So we had 2 extra pieces of tape, and then hopefully this tray slides out. It does. And it looks like they have a ton of little holders to keep these guys in place. So we're going to flip it onto the back. Yep, look at that. The rat's nest of wraps on there. So we're going to flip it to the back, and we are going to cut as many of these as we can to hopefully make this a lot easier for us to get these out. So these are really dense security strips they have on these guys in multiple places. So hopefully that helps free them. I'm never a big fan of packaging that is overly secure. I like just pressure fit. It just makes it easier for taking things out, not just when you're trying to review them, but when you're trying to just take them out without damaging any of the great paint applications on them. And it's just really hard to do that sometimes when things have 100 little plastic tabs and they're all pressed up against the side of the figure. So we're going to start with Donnie here. We've had Donnie in another set we looked at this week, and he has his little keychain part, which is really pressure fitted in there. But I like Donnie because he also has his bow. I mean, look at this. They kept the accessory there for the turtle. All the turtles have their accessories. We'll get to that in a minute. But they really kept that look there. He has his sort of cartoon look to him, which I like about seeing the turtles. I love cartoon turtles. And then he's got that keychain, and that's on there pretty solid. So it's tough imagining this in your pocket, especially with that bow, but this is a very flexible bow, so I don't think it would break easy. It would probably break down over time, though. So something to think about if you're deciding to use these as a keychain in your pocket and not keychain for something else. So we get Donnie. We'll move on to Raph over here. A little 2 Raph now. And then we have his keychain as well. And again, these keychains are really pressed in there. So Raph looking pretty sharp here, different looking grimace on his face, and he has his sai on his back, so those are included as well. And these are a little flexible and rubbery at the ends, so they can fit in a variety of spaces without breaking. You want them to have a little bit of give. So I think they did a nice job on that. Now the core thing I'm noticing is the coloring is, it's a little different, but I think it's still a little too identical to really differentiate the turtles. One of the core tenements of turtles is they had different colors or slightly different shades of green. So that's sort of missing here. So now we have Michelangelo, and he's got his fun little whimsical, goofy look that is we come to learn and love from Michelangelo. So that is on there. On the back, he's got his nunchaku. So those are on here, and they're only the length of a shell, but they are still a little flexible at the end, so they won't snap off if you catch them on something. So he's looking pretty sharp there as well. And again, a very identical color to the other turtles. Maybe slightly lighter, but not significantly different. And last but not least, we have our leader, Leonardo. So Leonardo, again, there's tough keychains to get out. They are really wedged in there. So we have our Leonardo here, and he's got a stern look. He is the leader. So he's looking, very wise and concentrated, and then he's got his katana holstered on the back. And these are flexible again. These are a little bit more rigid at the bottom. This one is, at least. This one's a little bit more give to it. So this one, again, could be in your pocket. I would just think that these would snag on a lot of different things, all these points. So it's kind of hard to imagine these in a pocket, but as a keychain for something else, I don't know what. a shed or something you just keep on the key rack at home, I think they could work. Maybe I don't think a boat, just because I want to take metal with the salt water, but they're still a nice little design to have these as a keychain. I think they're fun and just let you incorporate them a little bit more. So those are your boys in green, and rounding out our set of metal figures. So again, great set all around for all four of these. They have other versions of other characters as well, so worth checking out. We'll have links for that, but this is your quick close-up look at these great sets. And that is a wrap for our look at metal figs. So these all retail for about $20 a piece. You can get the Turtles right now. You can get the Transformers right now. These are releasing later this month, the Avengers line. So this is just an early look for you guys at these ones. They're available at pre-order at Big Bad. If we see a link for Entertainment Earth, we'll include them as well. If we see links for any of these, we'll include them with our special discount as well if you guys want to pick them up. Perfect little stocking stuffers, or if you're just a huge fan of the fandom, you could display these on your shelves or wherever. I love the keychain option to take Turtles with you in your pocket with your keys or on your key rack at home. So a lot of you could do with these, and again, perfect for certain characters like Iron Man, Ant-Man here, Captain America with the shield, to have that metallic sort of shine to it to bring out the aspects of it. So pick these up. I mean, 20 bucks for 4, it's not too bad. It's like $5 each, and it's not bad for a solid metal character with a lot of detail on it, so something to think about for your stocking stuffers. So check those out. Check out more from Jada Toys. We did our other review last week. There are amazing Street Fighter 2 figures. That line is just getting started, so a lot to be excited about there. And they have a very awesome Mega Man line coming out as well. So when those are available, we'll try to show them to you. So just keep checking back here. Check on Jada's website. We'll have a link to that too. So that's all for this time. Like, subscribe, and follow, and we'll see you guys next time.